here's the idea again. Everything is awareness, and the sun is the best reference for anyone, okay? And so when you're referring to that, yes, because the power idea or what have you, we all have attitudes, and the personal self has attitudes, and we put emotion to these or whatever, and we think we have power, we have this or that, whatever. Okay, these are all things with the personal self, which is fine. Again, every person, you choose your life, whatever you wish it to be. You decide how you're going to get through this, how you're going to do it, whatever. Just like joining an exercise class. You decide how much you're going to exercise. Is it just going to be at the class? Or are you going to do it at home? Are you going to do it at work? Whatever. You decide. And so, yes, in a way, it is like a power struggle with the personal self. This is where it takes a lot of years. And here I'm doing this since Paulsdale, just used that as an observation 52 years ago, and still I have to deal with my personal self. So it takes a lot, but I adamantly do it all the time, but it still takes a lot. And sometimes I cuss and swear and throw things because that's how the personal self is. But it is awareness. And so you learn to see the difference. And the best way to do any of this, because our biggest challenge is ourself, not the world. Not the world that's out there and going to destroy and kill you. Well, that's nothing, because once you're dead, you just go to the other side. You're out of the world. It's that easy, really. But staying here and facing yourself and doing something that makes sense while you're here with the environment that you're in, because that's your big learning curve and challenge, and that's why you came here. It's just very, very real. And you don't need a label to that. There's no labeling anything, because life is an isness, like the sun shining. And so it's facing herself, but that's going to take many years. It's going to take the rest of her life and beyond that. And you have to understand, Rebus aren't the real guys, They're constantly facing the challenges of creation. They're constantly having to deal with it and being creative also, you see? Even though they've been here for the longest time. There is no absolute with anything. It's a continuation. But once you really start to grasp this, and it takes a while, and a person can have all kinds of real side experiences with Rebusar and the boys and go to happy places and whatever. But it's a lot more than that. It's your real awareness. And so to see that and figure that out, that's a whole lot. Step one is for that, very simply, when these things come up, just calmly learn to face it. Okay, and you decide what you want to do with it. You want to hang on to it, you want to let it go, whatever. You just like toss it away. Just imagine tossing it away into nothingness. You can do that anytime at all. All these attachments to relationships and ideas and whatever, you can toss them away anytime. And you know what? It's like an attachment to your car, all right? You can toss that attachment away. The car is still there. The car's not moving. So you still got it. So people think that, oh, gee, if I give up my emotional attachments to my relationships, they're going to like vanish. No. You learn to have a better relationship, being to being, and learning to see more when you give up the emotional attachment and struggle with carrying that. So again, it's facing yourself. We each face ourselves till we can learn to see our real awareness. More than the experience itself, but the experiences are very important. And just learn to be very patient and just know that it's endless. So it's not a matter of time. It's you just keep going and you have the best guidance. So you know that already. So have fun with it. Yes. It's your choice. Thank you. Doesn't matter where you go, it's just getting away from that personal self a little bit. But again, the shoes, just like here, and men, but especially women, They like shoes for, like every little event or something, tennis shoes, dress shoes, whatever. Okay. And the violet or the purple, whatever color that is, that's the intuition. So it's referring to the intuitive body to become very intuitive and sharing that, and eventually gaining the insight to recognize your real awareness, you see? So that's good. That's more so than the mind. So wearing those purple shoes just is an idea of the intuitive body, and because the foot represents the physical body, you see? So instead of just going along with your mind all the time and the systems that have created the language and the literalization, you learn to look more intuitive and then see more than that also, you see? So that's the subtleness, but that's what it relates to. Yes, many ways to see the intuitive reality of yourself, of ourselves. Yes. Again, it's with the personal self and the repair. So you see what's going on. It's just very simple. In other words, putting the attention there. It's kind of like building a house. Doesn't matter if it's repair or whatever, or making the shoes or what have you. The idea is putting the attention there, more so on that intuitive nature and taking the risk than just always going along with and agreeing with your mind in what it has come to collect as its experience and its programming, you see, and learning to take the risk and being more intuitive. That's the fun part. That's what kids do. When we're doing a lot of new you on the real side, this is very, very beneficial throughout creation. So when people contribute and we all, support each other, very, very important. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Well, it's for everybody, isn't it? So that's why we're here supporting each other. Thank you. Thank you for seeing this and sharing. It's very, very important. We need many great witnesses.